demo of the Michaels website for fantasy sports that are across different sport types. So I'm going to start by logging into the system as an administrator. And when I log in as an administrator, I have two options. I can either start a new tournament or I can list the existing tournaments. So I'm going to try to create a new tournament for starters. And we'll call this Derek's Tournament. And I will choose some dates for my tournament, which determine which sports competitions are going to be, events are going to be within scope for this tournament. And we'll say how many players can be on a team in the tournament. So let's say 3. No, I'll actually make that 4. And then how many teams can compete. Let's say that's 5 people, or actually maybe I'll let's make this sort of we'll do 3 teams. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some statistics. These are the things that we're actually going to compare within the game. So we'll say, like, let's consider basketball assists, and we'll give those a weighting of 0.25. So for every 4 basketball assists, a team will earn 1 game point of credit. And let's compare that to softball hits, which we'll say are harder than basketball assists, so we will give those full credit for being in this. And I will go ahead and I will submit. And now we go to list tournaments, and we see that my tournament is in there, the one that I just created with the same dates and the same sizes. Now let's say that I made the team count too small. I want to actually allow 4 teams to participate. I'll go ahead and enlarge, and that just fired off an update SQL to make that larger. I can enlarge it again, and now we've got 5. Suppose I'm not interested and I just want to delete that, then I can go ahead and delete it, and now the game is completely gone. So let's go back now and see what the experience is if I log in as a non-admin. Now here I have 2 options. We haven't completed the player functionality yet, so this is just view only right now, and it's all statistic drill down. So I can either click here and I can see sort of an average of all the different statistics that are going on. So I can use those for comparison purposes. Or I can actually drill down a specific statistic. So let's say I want to see how many field goals are actually successful out of all of those that are attempted. Apparently it's a little under half. So these are our advanced SQL features.